shuttle. So J, K, L, just kind of putting your fingers there. So if we're watching this whole thing, space bar to play. And you can use K to stop. But basically you would do is to press play L, press L twice, 2 times speed, 4 times speed, 8 times speed, and so on. And then to go back, same thing, 2 times speed, 4 times speed. So I'm like constantly on the keyboard, running it back and forward like so. And then another aspect of this is if you hold K and tap L, it goes forward 1 framing at a time. So if I wanted to get it to where that box just starts to move, and if I hold it, it's slow motion forward or slow motion backward. But if I tap, I can get that perfect frame accuracy to exact frame that I want by like, you can see what I'm doing, but that's like the jog and shuttle thing I'm talking about. And then when it comes to the timeline, I'm just running through and I use the blade tool. So your pointer turns into this blade. And then like snapping is a big deal. So like if I don't want it to snap to these endpoints, on Final Cut it's N, but if you want to turn snapping on and off so like you can get really accurate, you know, if the snapping's on, it's going to snap to that endpoint. But anyway, I usually have snapping off when I'm doing this, and I'm finding these like 4-second clips. So like, bing, bing, and then I'm toggling between the blade tool and the pointer. So I go to the pointer real quick, and I'll grab, you know, multi-select those two and delete them. I'm doing this with one hand, but you know, you find the point that's important. Blade, blade, and then it just gets really fast to cut out what you want. The cool thing too about this is that you can take, I don't know if DaVinci Resolve does this, but let's say I wanted to ditch the audio because it's basically just a loud factory. So I can take this and I can copy it, or let's say just for fun, I changed it to have, I don't know, some sort of video effect, or I adjust the lighting or something. So I do that, and then it did this automatic adjust. So that attribute is like inherently inside this clip. So I'm gonna copy this. You'd be like, oh, that's weird. Why are you copying it? I'm just copying it. And then I can select all of these things and then paste the attributes. I'm not pasting a new copy of that clip. I'm pasting the attributes, and then it detects what did you copy? So I did color adjustments and I adjusted volume. So I hit paste, and then it did it to all those clips. So that's a time saver. The audio ducking is just, you know, I guess I do it with this. You just, I don't know, probably the same on most programs, but you just, you know, option click the line. I'm trying to do this with my right hand 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're dragging this down, and then it's automatically doing, well, it's not automatically doing anything, but I don't know, I guess like you're working with keyframes. But I mean, like finding the moment, like your timeline probably has like a marker, so you put marks on stuff. So if you just want to just jog and shuttle through it real quick, you can mark stuff up. So like maybe you had a marker for step 1 or something, and then you can turn these into chapter markers in your video for YouTube, which I don't know, it's kind of cool. Some people like that. You know, you can jump ahead to the part that you want to look at, and then you can use these as chapter markers. So that's a thing that helps. But yeah, I don't know. I bet DaVinci Resolve does all this stuff. It must.